Hello, everyone, and thank you again for tuning in to Fran Coach's Franchising 101 podcast series. I am Tim Parmeter, the founder and CEO of Fran Coach and your podcast host. Fran Coach, who are we exactly? So let me tell you, we are a national search firm. We're dedicated to working with individuals who are interested in owning a franchise. We are partnered with over 500 of the top franchisors in the country, spanning nearly 60 industries. Our goal is to help clients find the absolute best franchise for them to own. Our goal of the Franchising 101 podcast series is to help educate people on all aspects of franchise ownership and what the franchise industry is all about. Today, we're going to talk about another part of the process that our clients are going to go through with us and then with vetting the franchisors. And we want to talk about a step, and it's really towards the very, very end, and typically called a discovery day. A couple other terms you may hear: discovery day, confirmation day, meet the team day. So as we go through, and again, we've got another podcast out there. You'll kind of learn about the overall discovery process that we take people through. It is a 6 to 8 week journey. Once we've gone through the steps we need to be able to do the research, once we connect them to franchisors, that's what we refer to as the discovery process. Again, 6 to 8 weeks. There are 10 to 15 different steps along the way through that. It is an incredibly thorough process. At the end, really the last step is what we're going to call the discovery day. So what will happen with that is when, if we take COVID out of the equation, we're fall of 2020 recording this. So without that, it is without COVID, it is a opportunity to take a trip to the franchisor's headquarters. And now some places are able to kind of do that again, but others are really still sticking with the virtual thing for that. But the point of this is you and occasionally some other potential owners for that franchise brand, you are going to meet their entire team. And ideally, when it's in person, you're doing that at their headquarters, seeing their facilities, every last little thing there. You'll kind of go through typically a pretty full day of meeting all the people. So you've gone through the journey with the franchise, usually with their kind of a director or a VP of franchise development. They're walking you through all the different aspects of the business model. At the discovery day, you're going to meet the people behind each of those parts. Certainly, they're founders, CEOs, upper management. You're going to meet the person that's in charge of, the sales, the marketing, the digital marketing, the support structure, every little aspect of the business. They're going to take you through in more detail what you've already learned, and again, be able to answer any further questions with this. This is also their last chance to vet you. Again, franchises are awarded, and we typically cannot stress that enough. So this is a mutual vetting process. The majority of what we're helping people with is actually vetting the franchisor, but we're also connected with the franchisor to find out, hey, how's Sally doing, right? You getting everything you need from her? Is she seeming like a good fit for you guys? If anything is ever missing, we're there to kind of help, Sally, next time you didn't tell them enough how great you are at XYZ. They really want to hear that to know you're a great fit. So we're going to again kind of coach you along with that. At the discovery day, there are at times, again, other potential candidates. So it's really a good chance to see if you're in the right room. The other candidates, you don't have to be BFFs with everybody, but you want to feel like you're in the right room. These are people with similar backgrounds, similar visions, both the other potential owners and certainly their team. Again, these are the people that are going to train you and support you and help drive you to success. So you want to feel comfortable with them. By the time we go to discovery day, you should be 90% or so there. And again, really maybe a few kind of final little questions you want to get clarity on, but more than anything, it's the comfort of the discovery day, right? And meeting their whole team. Now, a couple of things with this. This is when they are in person, some things to not do. And if these seem like ridiculously obvious things, it's because they are. But we bring it up. Why? Because there's been somebody that's found a way to screw things up. So um, there is oftentimes when it is in person, there's going to be the night before the event. There's going to be a dinner. Guess what? There might be some adult beverages around. We strongly encourage you to not flashback to college, right? This is not time to do a beer bong. This is not time to see how many shots we can do. This is they're interviewing you, they're vetting you. So have some fun, get to know the people on a personal level. But I don't know how to better say this. Don't be stupid, right? And again, I could give you multiple stories of things that we've heard along the way where people did that and then lost out on an opportunity. And then during the actual discovery day, when you're there, and we had this situation years ago where, and again, kind of how to better say this, the guy just couldn't turn off his inner jackass and wanted to sit in the back of the room, arms crossed, questioning everything, arguing with everybody. That's not right. Telling them how to do the business. On where it became uncomfortable to the point that they really almost asked the person to leave. And then the following week, the gentleman was on the phone with us saying, "Yeah, I really, I think I'm going to move forward with that. I'd like to do a 5-unit deal and have some more developments and all this stuff." Franchise didn't want any part of it because of how he was acting. There's a humongous difference between asking questions and questioning. Again, there's a right way and a wrong way to do that. And it's kind of crazy that we have to talk to people and just kind of always kind of remind people of that. Again, it's things that should be common sense, but if common sense was common, it would just be called sense, right? So, key component of this. And then what'll happen at the end of the discovery day, and we tell people this throughout the process. And in fact, on initial calls with folks, I will say this from time to time, and I know, again, it elicits a big old eye roll. But you will not make a decision during this process. You won't. It is going to be so crystal clear that either this is not the right path for you, a particular franchise is not the right path for you, or you get all the way to the end of the franchise and it is, yes, this is it. Anything short of that is a no. And when we leave Discovery Day, you're going to do one of two things. You're either going to go run screaming to the airport, say, "Get me away from these people as fast as possible," or you're going to be walking to the airport and thinking about all the things you need to do to start your new business, because that's the one. We don't want to marry a maybe, and we don't want to start a maybe franchise. The franchisor also is going to be at that point with you. They're usually going to meet as a group afterwards and kind of discuss the candidates, make sure everybody in the organization is in agreement that they want to award you. And that'll usually happen sometimes at the end of the day, but usually within a day or so afterwards. They're going to say, "Hey, guess what, Bob? We love you, man. You're awesome. We want to award you a franchise." And you're going to say, "Sweet, that's what I wanted. Let's go." And at that point, really, it is literally dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure that everything is finalized with funding. We're getting the agreements executed, franchise fees paid, and we're planning our training day. Takes some time to get start to finish with that. But that's really that last piece of Discovery Day. And we've had the opportunity to be to a handful of them and just seeing the seeing the enthusiasm in the rooms, both from the franchisor, their excitement for potential new franchise owners, seeing the franchise owners, and sometimes even seeing them connect in Discovery Day. Then they're in the training class, and then they're like, kind of the newbie owners that kind of have that bond with for the rest of their time running their businesses, and really being able to create that again, as we always talk about, create your better tomorrow. They've created it at that point. So it is an amazing time, and we look forward to always helping people with that as we go through this. So we hope that helps give you a little bit of an understanding of what The last part of this process is we're vetting out the franchises the discovery day. So, and in general with our podcast, we really hope that this helps people learn something new about franchising in general, the industry, the options, the things to think about, the part of the process, whatever that might be. And if it helped kind of raise your curiosity a little bit and you'd like to learn more about that, then absolutely let's schedule an introductory call if in fact we're not already working with you, as may be the case. Our website, francoach.net. Click the contact button there. Send us a note. We'll get you on the phone. Follow us on social media. We're there as well. Never any fee for our service. So we encourage you to take that first step today to help create your better tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Please stay safe, and we look forward to connecting with you soon. Thanks.